If you want to request materials or services directly for an account assignment object, you specify an account assignment category for the item in the item overview. As a consequence, you have to enter additional account assignment data in the item detail on the account assignment. If you want to trace whether your purchase requisition item has been processed, evaluate the processing status of the purchase requisition item. You can see the processing status on the Status tab in the Item Detail area. The processing status provides information about whether the item has been ordered, not ordered or requested, or whether the item has been converted into an outline agreement. The Status tab lists the purchase order history of referenced purchasing documents, which is created with reference to this purchase requisition item. You can obtain information about previously posted goods receipts and invoices. For you as a buyer, it might be interesting to see how the purchase requisition was created in the system, manually or automatically, for example, through materials planning. In the Item Detail on the Contact Person tab, the Creation field can provide information. The transactions for creating, changing, and displaying a purchase requisition, that is ME51N, ME52N, and ME53N, are single-screen transactions. This means that you can enter all the relevant data on a central screen. The division into different screen areas, that is header data, item overview, item details, document overview, and the operation, correspond to the purchase order transaction. Header. This is where you enter all data relevant for the whole document. For example, in the purchase requisition, the header data consists only of an internal header memo, and in the case of an overall release, for the purchase requisition, information on the release procedure. In the header of a purchase order, you can find data, like the supplier, and the supplier address, or the organizational levels. Item overview. In this list, you can enter the items with the most important data, such as material, quantity, delivery date, and plant. It is also possible to integrate web-based catalogs in purchasing. This means the item data can also be copied from a catalog. If you want to connect a catalog, the catalog must comply with the Open Catalog Interface, or OCI standard. Item detail. Here you enter additional data, if desired or necessary, for a particular item, such as additional texts, or account assignment specifications. Document overview. In the document overview, you can display different documents, such as purchase requisitions, purchase orders, and purchasing contracts. You can choose between various procedures to maintain the source list. You can maintain the source list manually for each material and plant. When you create or change an outline agreement, you can adopt an outline agreement item in the source list for the material. To do so, select the outline agreement item and choose Item. Maintain source list. This is also possible when you create or change a purchasing info record. You can also have a source list created automatically by the system. The system provides the option to quickly enter or update all sources of a material in a source list. With this procedure, a source list record is created for each info record or outline agreement item. You can create the source list for several materials using collective procedure, or for an individual material using individual procedure. There is a preview function for the automatic generation of source lists. This allows you to simulate the effects of the source list generation. The source list is an aid in the administration of sources of a material at plant level. You specify which sources of a material are allowed and disallowed for a plant, and the periods for which these two statuses are valid. Source list entries are taken into account in automatic source determination, in purchasing and requirements planning. You can decide that a source is preferable over a certain period using fixed indicator. If no procurement is to be allowed from a source of supply or vendor during a certain period, you select the blocked indicator for the relevant source list entry. The use in materials planning, or MRP field, is only relevant for sourcing in the MRP run. You can overrule the MRP source determination logic by using source lists. For frequently requested materials, you can create templates. Using a template reduces the effort involved in data entry when you create a new document. Templates can be used for the following documents. Purchase requisition. Purchase order. You can create user-specific templates or public templates. Public templates are available to all users. In these transactions, choose the Save as Template or Load from Template buttons. You see a dialog box in which you can save, load, or delete templates. When you save a template, you can define the template as a public template. When you load a template, you can decide whether you want to copy header and item data to the new purchasing document or only the item data. To save and delete public templates that are available to all users, you need the appropriate authorizations, that is authorization object, create or change, or delete public templates, m_template.